Okay. Good evening, guys. Good evening to me. If you can hear me, give me one on the chat. One on the chat. One on the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. This is going to be a very quick session, like we usually do, right? It's going to be a quick session. First off, it is filled with a lot of lessons, lot of things. Like you all know, I don't sugarcoat anything here. Like I'll tell you the way it is. Like I don't sugarcoat nothing. So this week I started pretty well, but then before I go about talking about what happened to me this week, I have to talk about what happened to our trade this week. Our trade this week. At least Timmy was there on Monday. We talked about this guy having been exhausted from these cells, meaning we aren't looking for anything again. We're not trying to keep selling what is not selling. Like we're not trying to force anything. We're just trying to do the real thing without forcing anything. You get? So, and I pointed it out that this guy is going to clear out all this liquidity here. And if he's going to go back, he's going back to the same place. And currently, this is where the price is. So from Monday, this guy had only one job. And what did he do? He just ended at that place where it was pointed to be. So what do you have to do about it? Nothing, because the plan was met, no trade was taken whatsoever. Even if you want to start trying to catch a buy or anywhere, I said it, you must wait till it takes out this one, start catching your buy. So if you want to use your normal break of structure, whatever, you can't even catch it because this break of structure here, okay, break of structure here, or this one liquidity. So the POI will be this one down here. And it's not clear because okay, this one is up. So it's somewhere here. So from here, you can buy from here, and you're targeting where this one is which will be a miss sef because the other block is this one you did not engulf. So but whatever, if you really want to take this trade from here, it should be somewhere from here, and then you start targeting from that place because of course they're taking out this high, even though it didn't take out this week from this structure. So using this one as a break or come back, you can tap it and then continue buying. From your take profits here, you can see another break of structure, another POI here, book price, another break of structure here, POI here, this one tapped, and boom to that place. So, but then that is up to you who actually took the trade. But if you didn't, you followed the rules. Simple. So from here next week, we now know whether we're shorting from here or we will keep our gaze above. So I won't talk about these ones till next week, Monday. So second, we talked about GBP USD, and we said that this guy is going to be bearish. And with our markup, that for the fact this guy didn't sell from here, you want to go back and start from this top. Like I said, it obeyed it like to the T. So I didn't advertise, I don't advocate for you to start selling aggressively from when price gets mitigated. No. I always go for telling you to look for confirmations and enter from confirmations. What does it do for you? It helps you to make more money. That is risk to reward based, higher risk to reward, reduce risk and all that. So from that place, from this 1 hour time frame, price go here, broke down, but it didn't break this one, which is not really my business. But it came back. Coming back now, we are looking for tap, break this low, and then price comes back. And like I told you before, we have many entry models. Your own now is to go and look for the one you're looking for. First off, if you want to use key levels, this is your key level from this zone. This is your key level. Price tapped it. You're looking for what? For a breakout. This right here is your breakout. This place is your breakout. So as price came back, this breakout here, price came back to where? This other block here. That is your entry. That is your entry. So from that point, you entered from that point here. Your stop loss is just right above here to be on the like from the entry just here and you're safe. Your take profit is just this low here. And as you can see, this is a decent 3.6. So my own is 1:3. So 1:3, I'm already out of the trade. I'm decent. That's fine. But for some reasons, I didn't even take this trade because it didn't trigger on Monday, it triggered on Tuesday. And I don't come to this trading view to do anything here till Friday. I don't do nothing inside here. I have my personal trading view for my entry group and all that. So practically, GU delivered a solid 3.6 for this week. Yes, we are still bearish because we are looking for it to come back to this place. But we can't just say we are bearish till this low has been broken. So if you look closely, you see that previous week ended here, this one came down, ended here, this one came back again, ended the same place. So which means there's something here that is not telling us. But until price breaks below it, and then you can now say, okay, I want to start keeping because a lot of people lost money from GU this week. A lot of people, at least the ones I know, a lot of my trader friends, they lost money from GU this week. So having said that, we made 3.6 from this trade on the group. So that has been dealt with. So I'm copying it to the group. Just highlight and drop. So the next one is GBP NZD. And like I said on Monday, GBP NZD is bullish because we've been trying to sell this guy for God knows how long, if that English is correct. It's been long of trying to sell this guy. He's been long trying to sell this guy. So what did I say? Like I said, for the fact last week sells took us out, it means he's going to the extreme. It means he's going to the extreme, meaning he's not even after what you're talking about here. He's going to the extreme. And like I said, we didn't take anything from it. Look for your enter, or how will you enter? Right. So how would you enter this trade? If I said once price breaks above this place and comes back, you can enter. So let's go to our entry time frame for 1 hour above, from 1 hour actually. So from this place now, this is you can take this one back here because it's already off. So take it out. Boom. So this is the break. Of course, it closed with body and everything. So this is the break of structure to the upside. Just start marking it again. The break of structure here. And all these things that happen here is your liquidity. This pullback here is your liquidity. So the POI somewhere around here did not happen because price did come back to it. So what did you do? Keep going. Another break of structure to the upside here. Liquidity here, POI, this one, the closest one. Okay, not this one. Open it up proper. If this is your liquidity, is it interfering with which breaker block? This one here. It did not interfere. This one did not interfere. This one did not interfere, but this one will not even trigger. So if you want to be very, very aggressive and picky. So you'll be taking this trade today, which is still, for me, you won't, because it's already Friday. So your 3R will not hit, and it's already Friday. And most of you trade problems, you cannot hold the problems till for the weekend, or you lose it. So primarily this one is still a work in progress per se. So that is that for this one. So for GJ, nothing, because it's just 1 hour, and not everybody will pick that kind of entry, because I have the eye. That's why I spotted it out, break of structural liquidity, and then this breaker. That's it. So for this one, you just break out and boom, coming back, you can enter. But then entering from this pullback means your stop loss will be here, and that will be very, very wide. So there's no need for that. So for this one, absolutely just there, basic, go back here. So yeah, so this is how it ended the chart. Copy, drop. So the third one is USDJPY. I called this one. I told you guys that this guy is bullish, and I told you where we are headed. So the question is, did you join the band, or you just stayed on the sideline? The question is for you to answer. So on Monday, I said the price is going to come to this place, and I drew this one also, or to this fair value gap here. And I said it when only Timmy was online. And I think I didn't even drop this fair value gap on the group. Let me check, let me be sure. Okay, I did. I dropped it, the fair value gap. So why do you think price did not come back here? Because it have already tested it with this one. It's as simple as that. I've already tested it with this one. And then why do you think price will come back to the fair value gap? Because that is another type of liquidity that price will respect to move. And if you check very well, this is the fair value gap. It's already there now. So let me just mark it out here to here. Yeah, that's the fair value gap. And the people that trade only fair value gap, and they are making money. Example, Jading, FVG. Example, Tetris, FVG. Only FVG are they trade. And they're making money. Shit ton of money, actually. So what do you now do once price gets to that place? You go to 1 hour time frame and do what? That 1 hour time frame, see, have those imbalances there. So when price comes to this place, you don't even have to do too much again, because price is already the way you want. So same thing again, break of structure, all these things here now, liquidity, like, because this is your break of structure here, this one here now, liquidity, and you can take this one or this one, because this one here now, you didn't even touch the liquidity first off. So this is break of structure. So you can take this one. But if you did not cover these lows properly, you will chop yourself on this one. But if you take this extreme here, this one I've already touched this place. So we are good. This one I've already touched. I'm broke. So nothing, you're not even putting your SL below here. You're not. Your SL is somewhere here, because this one has not touched. So either this one or this one here. Any of the two entries is decent. Any of this one. Because this one I've already touched the fair value gap. Now you're looking for confirmation to make sure that it's going. You can't just enter aggressively on the fair value gap and expect and put your stop loss below here and expect magic. No. You're a day trader. You have to trade like one. You're a day trader, you have to trade like one. So if you take the trade from this top and your stop loss is somewhere here, you see that you've missed out, because of course you tight your stop loss and then you don't chop your eye. But if you extended it to this point, lucky. But of course, most of you will not do that. So always use the extreme POIs, the extreme POIs. This is your break of structure. So which means this candle group structure. So this is a liquidity. So where are you taking? This one is the extreme. And of course, you can still miss it, because if you over refine, you miss. When you over refine, you miss. When you over refine, you miss. Because TP1 is this one you're seeing here. TP1 is the Shebi is called internal range liquidity, the one you are seeing closest to your eye. I didn't say yes, from 4 hour time frame, we said that it's going to this extreme. Of course, it is. It is, but you're a day trader for crying out loud. So the one you're seeing is better than the 15 hour that you've not even achieved yet. So once price gets to this place, the one you know, 5.9 is decent. Even myself, I leave at 3. From this 3 now, I can now break even and start managing the trade. Because trading is not just about opening position and then going to bed. No. Trading is when you open your positions, how do you manage them? The management is where the money comes from. The management is where you don't leave money on the table. You take more out of the market than leaving. Yes, it makes sense if you are busy and all that. Just take your profit and put your TP and then go your way. But if you trade only trading, like you don't have anything you're doing or stuff, so you cannot just leave money on the table. So once price gets to this place, you've already, of course, you're already on break even. You're not trading your entries, trading profit and all that. But I don't do trading profits because I manage many accounts, so I cannot be doing those things. So from this place, you can now take profit or take partials and lock it and now say, okay, I've taken this is 5 hour descent. I've closed 3 hour. I'm leaving the rest to run at risk free. That's when you can now leave this. But if you are a prop firm trader, once it's Friday night, by this time now, you're already at 9. You're okay for the week. You can close out and allow the rest to run. But best believe the guy is coming to this place. So, having said that, the question is now, did you catch this trade? Because it was called on Monday, and when I called it on Monday, this guy have not even come back to this place. It was somewhere here when I called it. So, because I said there's only one draw of liquidity, just one draw, which is that fair value gap here. And price came back, respected it, and then started moving. So the question is, did you take advantage of it, or you're just hoping that something happens? That question is up to you. So that is so currently this one should be, of course, you not hold it to 9. So this one should be like 5 hour or 6 hour ish for the week. So I'm putting that in on the group. So now you can see we have GU, we have UJ, we had paste. We had the first one, USD card, right? So the question now is, how many of you on this call took any of these trades on the channel? How many? If you did, just type 222 on the chat. 222 on the chat. And if you didn't, why? If you didn't, why? Because why will you be so punctual to come into classes, but then you don't make money off the knowledge you're getting? If it's just for knowledge wise, congrats. But the reason why we are on this space is to make money at the end of the day. If it's for knowledge wise, I don't know. But the reason why we work, the reason why we went to school is to make our life better and all that. So if you are in making money from this, why are you here? And if you did take any of the trades, give me 222 on the chart. And if you didn't, why? So for the week, after the analysis, I talk about my own personal trades on the group. So this week, as you can see, we made a decent 5 hour. We made how much on the GU? We made 3 hour on the GU, 3.6 actually. On the GJ, on the GP, nothing because it's just barely one running. And then UJ, we made 5 hour. So 3 plus 5, that is 8. And for GBP card, nothing because I said nothing for the, I didn't see anything for the week, so I left it that way. So we averaged how much, how many hours this week? We averaged 5 plus 3, that is 8. 8 point something actually. So the question is, out of this 8% or 80%, if you risk 10%, or $8, if you're risking $1, Did you make any money off these trades? If you didn't, why? If you did, congrats. So the next thing is now talking about my own trades. I've I've been this person that pride that derive what should be. I was very, very proud to say that I am this person that haven't taken losses for a very long time. I mean, three losses in a row. I say it every time. I haven't. But something happened this week that and that made me to take five losses in a row, like at a stretch. So I'll give you a background story. I I have a software that I worked on that helps me software helps me to do all this. And what is my job? My job is now come to the chat and then take the trades. Come to the chat and take the trades. So, and you know how gold has been this week. So it was really funny that it started. Let me share the screen. Don't worry, I'll share it. Let me share my screen on the trading view so you guys can see everything. So it was really funny. On Monday, I took the first gold SL, second gold, second silver SL. I took the GG SL. It's not even hit SL. It just went close to my SL and then FTMO took me out. Fundedness took me out. All my account trading took me out. I'm like, what is happening? And I'm like, okay, if that is how it's going to be, let's play. And the next one still lost. And I'm like, no. So, and thank God, thank God, I'm so happy that like nobody paid me for any entry last week. So nobody paid me for anything. So people that are already there are the OGs. People that are already there are the OGs. So they understand that what losing streak means. And funnily enough, I told my partners last week that the way people are enjoying now, you people should keep the same straight face when the losses come. Solution. Now you are in profit. You are taking profit. My weight is 70%, 75%. So where would the 25% loss come from? Don't you think it's going to come? That's the point. Don't you think it's going to come? It definitely came when I never expected it. It came when I never expected. When I don't even want them, then it came. So our first week of March was 10%. Second week of March was 7%. Third week of March was 7. But then I was happy because I was lucky that everybody there, everybody on that live. Okay, can you hear me now, Obi Daniel? I can hear myself. I'm trying to share my screen to show you guys. the other one. Trying to share my screen. Nothing. So I have. So everything is good now. So it was fun for me, but people will not find it funny, man. Not like it was fun, because almost I lost money. I lost money. I was up 5% last week Friday. My life account, life 100K account, that's $5,000. And then imagine waking up on a Monday morning, you're down. You're not even down to something realistic. You are down, like you are down, down, down. I'm like, what is happening? So, but after everything, I'm like, okay, I kind of like that the fact that it happened because it taught me a whole lot. It taught me a whole lot. So the thing is simple. I have all these things here and all. So this is the Kini, the GU that I showed you guys. So what do my software do? And that is why if anybody come to me and tell me about trading bots, I tell you, get the hell out of my face. Because yeah, it works. It works because it's a machine, of course. It works. But the question is this: how often will it work? The question is how often will it work? So the thing is simple. This guy has made me money this month, right? Break of structure, liquidity, POI, and made me money this month. But the thing is, 70% win rate only means something, that I win seven and lose three. So I've taken 30, 10% for the first week. Second week was 7%, third week 7%. So there was no losing week at all. And then the losing week came the last week. So am I going to say that the software is shit? No, it's not. It's not. So look at the first one. Like if I took only gold blindly, I would have made losses because there are things I look out for. There are things I look out for. And the higher the time frames, the higher the win rate. So first off, once the bot shows me, the software shows me that I'm going to sell from here, what I do is I wait. The previous candle that printed was a buy. The second candle that printed was a sell. The next one was a buy. This means that this particular entry is invalid. This particular entry is invalid because if I want to sell, it will show me three sell candles, and then I can now buy or sell from the open close key level. This one already, I won't take this trade. Of course, I didn't take it, of course. So this one again, correct, solid trade. The previous one was downtrend. The second one was downtrend, I prepared to sell, but this third one did not. So now my entry is now from this point, which is the what? The open close key level. What happened? Price tapped it, of course, entered profit at some point. We were going well, and my risk reward is normally 3, so it's not going to be hard. So it's 3. And this guy was okay, nearly to our SL safe, but he didn't take us out. And this was now 6 p.m. So the problem I did was trying to hold a trade overnight, and it's a scalping, it's a scalp trade, like it's a day trade. So I've already seen the trade at 3 p.m., which is already going off New York session, and up until 6:30 p.m., that trade was in profit. I would have just said close for the day and we are good. I'll make just less and we are good. This loss is as a result of trade management. We took the loss, said no problem, it's just 1 hour, we're good. The next day, because I'm bent on sales, The next day, we saw a sell. So the sell candle was decent, printed down, and this one open closed, and we are good. but this one went straight to my stop loss. And that was when I said, I'm done with gold. So I took only gold 2 sales and lost it. And then back to silver. Silver did exactly, kind of, not exactly, but closely the same thing. Closely the same thing. So on Monday, that was here. Thursday, Friday. Okay. Where is Monday? This is Tuesday. This is Monday. This is Monday. So first off, like I said, you see how this thing, like, it plays out so well that you think it is magic, but it's not magic. So this is the sell candle. If you can look, I'm trying to zoom it in so you can see it clearly. This is the sell candle. This is one printed, and after it prints, and this third one did not print down, so my sell will be from this open close candle here. But this happened around 1 a.m. So most of my subscribers will be sleeping. So I didn't even take it. I was awake. I didn't take it. But then it is what it is. So from there, my stop loss somewhere here, and 1:3 hit. 7 a.m. 1:3 have been hit. And I didn't take it. I was not angry actually, because if I took it, that would be me being selfish. I didn't even take this trade, I left it. So London section, we didn't see anything till this point, around midnight again. And I can't take this one again because most of my subscribers won't even see it. The sell candle here, the sell candle here, this one sell candle again. So simple, what? Key level, and from here we are in. Tap and go. Your SL somewhere here, and 3R hit. Oh, it did not. So this one did 2.8. But if I'm to take this trade, I'll type it to be 3, whatever. You just at least to be 3 to this point. And around 1 a.m. missed. So the only one I took was this, because it's New York session, everybody was there, and the first candle printed, second candle printed, and then the third one, which did not print. So I had to go with this. So with this, price went straight, not really straight, but then came back down again. And at that same time, I did not close. So the same thing that did with me to gold, this one came back. One is to 0.4 and straight to tip to SM. So all the Asian trades that the software called for me were decent, but the ones during New York session were just going to stop loss, and those are the ones I was taking. And how to manage them properly is, once is night, there's no longer volatility in the market. Close out and rest for the day. But then Counselor did not. I left it. And then this day again, this was on Thursday. I woke up and I saw this around 6. Of course, I took it. I took this one on this place and closed here. So this was the one that we missed. I was so decent, like, this guy is going to save the day. I was so sure it's going to save the day. I was so sure. But sadly, it missed. How did it miss? Because simple. I told you, once the first candle prints, second candle prints, the third one, you enter from the open close. If you know what open close is as a key level, open close is this thing you saw here. This is open close. This is open close. This is open close. So open close key level is taking a trade. Like, once you set your limit, this candle should have tapped here and dumped. For example, this one, did you see this open close here? Price came back, tapped it and dumped. Again, here, see this open, where's the open close? I deleted it. For example, this one here, the price came back, tapped on it and dumped. So that was what I was expecting for this third guy, but it did not. He just missed. So this guy would have gotten us back to our break even, but he did not for some weird reasons. So I was angry, I was pissed, no problem. I saw this one, I'm like, okay, as we don't miss this one, let's take this one as continuation. But that's what I was looking for. I did not, because this one printed, this one printed, this one printed. So I can't even take this trade from this point because the open close, of course, it printed here, and then the time is already 6 p.m. And I said again, we're going to leave this one, I'm going to leave it to run. And of course, in the middle of the night, price took it out, loss. So, and then this one, and I said, I'm done for this one. Just printed, no open close, just printed and then went back. So there's no open close on this one because this candle was supposed to print below, it printed above. So there's no need to even take the trade, it would be risky. And after taking this loss here, you can't just continue selling because this one did not pan out. So this one cannot continue. So that's how I took 4 losses on gold and silver. And today I said, I saw this one. Everything was pointed to the downside. And I'm like, okay, let's take this sell. And SL was somewhere here. SL was somewhere here, yes. And TP was pretty down, probably to this place, yes. And I was okay. Around 2 p.m., price already giving me 1:1 point something, 1:1.3. And I told my subscribers, you can hold, can anything you want to do is up to you. And before I finished type saying all those things, price came back, smashed SL. So that is how I lost literally 5%. And for the GJ, I've already deleted that one myself. I was angry, I deleted it. I deleted it because I was pissed. See the guy here. GBP JPY. This is it. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. Yes. Look at the guy here. So I was on this cell, and at night it got out. So this thing here, not even this main one. This particular thing here was the one that took me out before this main one. So I just said, I'm done with this pair, I deleted the pair. And look at what I deleted the pair printed. This one, and this. So if I had just waited for this guy and took this one, maybe I would have made something. But who knows? I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Look at it. So the thing is, software is a software. So you just have to um, have your way to go around it. But for real, I'm done with this GJ or on the software. So from next week, I'm sticking to only silver. I'm sticking to only silver for it. And when I take a trade on this time frame and it gets late, I am closing my positions. There are things that I learned this week that I did them, but for real, the software itself is 75% win rate. So I cannot say that is a bad one. No, it's not. Just that this week pointed me to the directions where I needed to fix. So is a software does not mean that I will just be trading anyhow and be saying I'm not going to state, I'm not going to close my SL, I'm not going to put my TP. For crying out loud, today's own, look at where the TP is, look at where the price got to. So why was I still holding? Like the software say TP here, is it stupid? No, of course it's not. But then I just wanted to, do you understand? So that is, it's all lessons, but it's beautiful that I'm learning them the hard way. So and now I'll be trading Asian sessions and all. So for like this week now, the good moves happened when look at them 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m. and all. The second good move again around 1 a.m. and all. This one again, this good move happened around 10 a.m. in the morning. Last week was sweet, no need, like no doubt. Last week was sweet. Look at it. The sell. Last week was sweet, like no doubt. Look at it now. Last week was, you can't even tell me nothing. Last week was sweet. So when I tell you that the win rate of the bot is, why am I calling this in bot? The win rate of the software is 75%. So imagine I held a sale from here till current price action. Do you understand? So once you've gotten your bias, once you've gotten your bias from the higher time frame, others will align. Look at it from 4 hour time frame. Look at it. Look at the buys. But like, it is simple. It is simple. It is simple. So even when I was trading technically alone, I was making money. So why would I now be not be making money using the bot? And I see Chop SL during those times. I see Chop SL during those times when I'm trading technically alone. So with the bots, it have made things easier for me. Just for me now to say, okay, sell has printed. Am I selling? Am I buying? What am I using? What am I not using? And then boom, I make money and go. So that is what happened. And for the people saying bullish pips, can you hear me? And okay, that's it. So how did it pan out on the Telegram channel itself? So don't think that it just happened. Is a bad week. Is a this one? Is a that one? No, it's not. No, it's not. Why is it? Why is that? Why is that? Why is it not? Because everything I say here, they are all here. All of them. All of them. So everything I just told you there, they're all here. So this is what it looks like. If you check last week, we were 15 members. This week we're still 15 members. So we're not repeating. So look at it. Everything I said, it's here. Can you see? Yeah, it's here. This was the last trade for today. And I said it, I'm not going to journal it. Anything, that's it. So clearly the way it is. From Monday. From Monday. I will take it easy, don't worry. I'll scroll little by little from that place. Okay, this was last week. So last week no follow. So from 24th of March, you see gold's silver sell, and price, of course, triggered, and then gold sell. Price triggered gold immediately and was dumping nicely. Everybody was happy. I was happy too. Silver came inside again, triggered again. I was happy too. And look at the time, 6:37. I would have said close. I would have just closed. Like, why close? And then my mistake. Same with gold. Look at gold. Same 6:38. It's already late because there will be slippage, there will be swap, there will be spread and all those. Just close out and rest for the day, but I did not. So before I even came out the next day, SL has been hit. SL has been hit. I posted the two SL, and after that, I saw the gold buy, and this gold buy was decent. I'm not gonna lie, the gold buy was decent. But then watch, it took me out, and then bought. Took me out and bought, and that's it. The second one again came, played around all this time till evening, just playing around entry till evening. I would have just said close because I'm tired. But yet again, I made the same mistake and said I'm holding for the night. If you're having your I held it through the night. Before 7, 10 p.m. self, you don't really hit SL. I woke up in the morning, SL hit. Around 26, we're already down 4 hours. 26, we're already down 4 hours. So I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, let me leave this book. Let me just go to GJ first. I went to GJ. GJ was decent. Price action was fine. I dropped it. The liquidity was there. The POI was, everything was clear. And it tapped and dumped. It tapped and dumped. I started playing around. Started playing around. Started playing around. At this point, you're taking me out already. I didn't know what happened. You took me out. And I asked, did everybody take everybody out? Everybody told me yes. I'm like, whoa. I said I'm done for the week. Journaled everything minus, it's minus one, minus one, minus one. This one is minus 0.5. I told them to reduce their risks. Reduce your risk to 0.5. We're taking 3 losses already. So if you take losses, Don't just go doubling your risk. No, reduce it rather. When you come back, you can now start because most of them are trading prop firms. My own is to make money, not to make money fast, just to make it consistently and slowly. And that was how I said everything. I dropped this one. I said it. I'm closing for the week with this. I'm not journaling this. Sell gold. Risk 0.5% if you're in drawdown. And the guy was going well up until this point. And then price reversed. And that was it. So coming to the trade journal, so you can see that it's a terrible week. I'm not gonna lie, it's a terrible week. But what you should be asking yourself is this: how was the month? This was last week, 7%. Great week. This was last 2 weeks, 7%, 7.3 actually. Great week. This was the first week of March, 10%. So now, are you gonna use the let's now use this one now to actually determine the win rate of this software. For March, how many trades I was taking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, forget about the BEs, either the SLs or the TPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19. So in 19 trades, how many losses, how many wins, according to the software? With the ones we took, not actually the software, with the ones we took, not the one we missed. So 19 trades, minus losses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0.5, but then just leave it as 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 losses minus 10. Are you seeing? So this match, this bot, why am I saying bot? Jesus. This software did 50% win rate. Because out of 19 trades, you lost 10 and won 9. So 49% win rate. And 50% win rate, let's even say 45% win rate, and you are still left with what? 10 plus 7 plus 7, 24 minus 5, 19%. You are still left with 19% up for that month. So are you seeing that it's not really a question of win rate? It's a factor of the win rate means you can lose 50% of it and still make money. So with 50% win rate, according to the software, you still managed to make 19%. Will you call that a bad software or not? Or a good one? The answer is yours to take. So the thing is this: I've learned how to manage it. I've learned how to say we are done for the day. I've learned how to not to hold trade overnight with the software. So this loss this week taught me a whole lot, and I hope I enjoy it. I just hope I enjoy it because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy doing coming down from drawdown. But I kind of like it, but I don't like the timing because I really need money. I'm doing a lot of projects, and this losses, and most of my funded accounts under management are all on drawdown. Imagine funding account being on drawdown, like you're no longer on challenge phases. I was like, those accounts were passed in 1 week. Last week was hot. Last 2 weeks was hot. Like all the accounts under my management was passed all last week, except one. And that one now is in drawdown. All the funded accounts are in drawdown. So this is going to test my psychology. It's going to test everything I stand for. But the thing is this: on Friday next week, I'll still tell you how it's going to go. But I believe that we ended March in profit. Yeah, there's still Monday and Tuesday for March, but then for me, it's a profit. So the thing is this: the win rate is the win rate. Know your win rate. If it's 50-50, just know that that 50 trades that you lost, it might come at the same time. The question is, Can you withstand 50 losses in a row? Because look at how simple it is. 5 losses in a row here, and it is crazy for me. But when I was winning, it not really concern me because it's at all winning teams. So when you know that these things are random distribution, it start making sense to you. It start making sense to you because it is not funny. It can happen at the same time. Because how you are feeling like God when you are taking win, win, win. Look at just look at this week of February. The whole week, no loss. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? The whole week, no loss. This one here, this whole week, no loss. And then this particular one, finish me with no good. And then this one again, hey, this one looks like trading a little bit. And then this one again, no loss. So if you check it very well, you see that something is not, it's not going to be the way it's in your head. It's not going to come like this one. You lost first one, win second one, lost third one, win first one, win this one, lost, and then win. No. Sometimes it will come like win, 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 and lost. Like the problem is, can you handle it? Because everybody loves the win. Everybody loves that win. But the main question is, when those losses hit, can you have that same mental capacity, mental capability to hold it? Because me like this now, my eyes are red. I'm angry. I'm not going to lie. I'm pissed. But the thing is, at the end of the day, my month is 19%. But you cannot show because that 19% now, I've said that 19%. I used to pass phase one, pass phase two. Now the funded account, then the losses came. But if I have a life account, not prop, if I have a 10K account and I'm risking $500, it means I'm already up with big number. Even if I lost 5 3s in a row, it's just 2 5. But I've already won others. So the thing is this: trading is random distribution. Trading is random distribution. When you're winning, enjoy it. When you're losing, enjoy it. But the thing is this: when you stick around for quite a while, like a month, like 3 months, if you are not break even, then there's a problem in your strategy. If you do not break even in 3 months, there is a problem in your strategy. I'll say it again. The only month that I had losses, the only month that ended in a loss for me was last year. And that last year was January or something. No, March, I'll be April. And that was minus 1%. Let me look for that month. I'm not telling you what I don't know. This is ahead, December, what? I did it together now, all the months. So I'll look for it. I'm that petty. I'll look for it. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's May. The whole month of May, only 3 hours. 1.3. The whole month of May. So imagine how that month will be. Imagine how that month will be. So it's not a question of is this thing working, but at some point it will stall you. It will look like it's not working. Look at these results now. Will you tell a newbie that you made 100%, 100 RR in February, you made 57 RR in March, you made 89 RR in April, and at May you made 1%? Make it make sense now. Nobody will understand you. Nobody will understand you. But check what happened. After that May, June is 20%, July is 45, August is 11, September is 11, October is 14, November again is 3. So it's not going to be all red, but I'm telling you that if you stick to your plan like a robot, like a Dundee, like you don't know anything, just that your plan, Stick to it. It will pan out well at the end of the day. People have losing streaks as in a month. Imagine I have 5 losing streak on Monday to Friday. People they get them from February to June, February to March. Losses. So think of this thing the way I'm saying it now, and I believe it will make sense to you. I just believe it will make sense to you. And I'm going to carry you on the journey of how I'm going to come out of this drawdown. I've started making a videos, like putting videos as overlays. I'm trying to learn it actually. I'm just trying to use it to play around because, like I said, I'm no longer doing mentorship and stuff. But like I said, this night I'm going to do some fun stuff. Meaning, like I said, the April mentorship that is going to start next week, and the fee was how much did I say it again? I think it's $100 at the voting. I can't even remember. But if anybody on this call wants to go for the entry group or that April mentorship, you're joining this night for my mentorship. My entry group is still $100 every month. But what I'll do is this one is for people that are subscribed. I'll give them free 1 week because that loss, Jesus, I don't like it, but it's decent. So to enter this entry group, for this night, not tomorrow, this night, 50,000 naira for April, but from tomorrow, it's $50. This night, 50,000 naira for tomorrow, $50. That's for the weekend. And for the mentorship, that is for April. I don't know how much that was. I cannot say a figure here. Let me know how much it was before I say anything. Let me be sure. I beg. I'm asking this guy. Okay, it is for $100. So if you're on this call and you want to go for that mentorship, I will take 100,000 naira from you for this night for that mentorship. 100,000, like for the group, 100,000 naira. And if you're going for tomorrow, is $70 or 80 dollars. Yes, 80. So that's it. Private mentorship is $1,000. But if you're going from here inside this class, like this night, I can go for 500 or 300. Then tomorrow, 500. I think that is what I can do for anybody. And then for the free one, I have two students that bought accounts from GoatFunded. One person bought 25K account and GoatFunded gave him 100K account. The next person that bought yesterday bought a 5K account. GoatFunded gave him 10K account. So the offer is still available. Like today night will end. So if you want to go and buy an account, buy a GoatFunded account. If you buy 10K, they'll give you 25K or 30 or whatever. But if you buy the one I know of is my student bought 25K account and they give him 100K account. And then another of my, not a student, but then he views my contact. He bought a 5K account today and he was giving a 10K account. I posted it on my WhatsApp and deleted it already. So if you want to go for those accounts, go for it ASAP. People are sleeping on GoatFunded. People are sleeping on GoatFunded. Go to Profit Match. They are number 4 this year in payout. Number 4 in this month in payout. Go and buy your account on GoatFunded. I'm not related to them, nothing concerning with them, but they are paying. Thank you for joining this night. If year will get something from me before the end of the year. Thank you, Timmy, for always coming through. Thank you, Obedience Daniel. Thank you, Bullish Pips, and every other person that joined tonight. I believe everybody found value, and with time, we'll start making those consistent profits. But the question is, will you be able to follow those rules you made for yourself? Will you be able to follow those simple rules you made for yourself? Because your mood cannot be the same. Your mood will not always be the same. You might be happy today, you might be sad tomorrow, you might lose someone, you might be robbed. Like Timmy was robbed. Like something will happen to you for the fact that you're in Nigeria. Like even if you're anywhere you are, something must happen. So which means you will not always be happy as a person, as a human, once you are alive. So which means your mood will always change. The question is this: when that mood changes, should you change your plan? I'm not sure. Have a good evening, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Go out, play with your friends. If you're in Abuja, pull up at Trader First. I'll be there tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you.